Hi friends, Tracy Bish here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Central Victoria, Australia. Welcome to the global monthly video hop for December. This is a video hop with Stampin' Up demonstrators from around the world. We get together every month with a new theme and we create a really great video hop for you. This month's theme for December is 3D, and I've created these gorgeous little table gifts for Christmas using the Sweet Little Stockings bundle and the Sweet Stockings DSP. I love this set, it's really cute. So it's a great little box that holds I've got Cadbury baubles inside, but you could put any treat that you would like in yours. You could also put someone's name on it or their initial, which would be really nice as well. So we're starting off with a piece of old olive cardstock. It measures 9 3/4 by 7 inches. We're going to score on the 7-inch side at 2 inches on both ends. And then we're going to turn it to the 9 3/4 inch side, and we're going to score at 2.5, 5.5 and 8. Don't worry about the measurements, you can find them over on my blog, and that is linked in the description of this video. You'll also see the links to the other demonstrators videos, so please go and check them out, give them some love, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment. They really appreciate it just as much as I do. So we've also marked at the top and bottom at 4 inches, and what we're going to do is we're just going to bring the stylus in and my ruler. I'm just going to score up from those score lines to that mark that we made. This is going to create the little fold to pop the box together. You want to make sure that you fold it score it really well, so you've got nice crisp score lines. So I'm bringing my bone folder in now and just creating nice crisp folds. We're going to do a little bit of cutting. We're cutting a little bit off. So I've got my smaller piece to the top. We're going to take those two top sides off completely, and that just leaves us with that long skinny bit in the middle. So you'll see the two larger areas down the bottom, they're the ones that we're not touching just yet. We're just taking the two smaller tabs there off on the left and right. Okay, so we have those two off. Now we're going to come in, that next one there is the one that we have scored. So we're actually going to cut the bottom two, the one on the left, one on the right, and I'll show you the template as we're done. So that leaves this little design. I'm folding back those score lines that we made at that 4-inch mark. This is how we're going to close the box. This is such a cute box. It's really, really simple and easy to create as well. So we're going to turn it over to the top side. I'm going to add some tear and tape to that little flap corner. And as you can see, we have those two little score lines at the top, and the bigger part of the base of the box is down the bottom. So you're wanting the one closest to the two smaller score lines. And we're just going to attach them to the front of our box. This creates that nice little triangle. Really cute. There we have it. So we're going to use our Sweet Stockings DSP. We need two pieces of 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. 2 3/4 by 2 1/4, and then we also need a strip that's 2 3/4 by 1 1/2. If you would like to purchase any of the supplies that I've used on today's project or any other supplies through Stampin' Up, you can do so in my online store. Use the hostess code for this month, which is in the description of this video, and I will send all my customers a handmade card, and you'll also receive a bundle tutorial. I also have a big special for December. For anyone who purchases between $50 and $100 of product, you will receive an online card class. It's online only version. If you spend over $100, not only will you have the handmade card, the bundle tutorial, and the online version of the card class, but I'll send you the kits as well in the mail. So it's a really great special throughout December. Don't forget to use that hostess code. So we've just added the DSP to our little box there, and I've used the liquid Tombow glue. This is great because it gives you that little bit of wiggle room. I have a piece of cherry cobbler and a basic white here. I'm using the dies to die cut those pieces out. Now you can just use scrap, and I actually just grabbed these out of my scrap bin, so use what you have in your stash. Okay, so we have a cherry cobbler little present there. I'm going to stamp the sentiment with Versamark ink, and we're going to heat emboss with the basic white powder that is in the Basic Essentials embossing powders. I love heat embossing, and if you've been following me, you know, or probably already know that. And yeah, there's not too many cards that I don't do that are embossed. Anyway, I'm going to bring the heat tool in and just heat that until it goes clear, or it melts and goes really nice and shiny. We're going to use that little bow from the die cut, and I'm using a glue dot. I'm going to roll that up just a little bit to give it that little bit of dimension and also glue it down. And then we're going to bring some rhinestones in to attach, just to give it a little bit of bling as well. You could use anything to use as the closure. I just thought that this little present was super cute. It gave a little bit of height to be able to still close it in the background. I've popped up dimensionals on the back, so I've just added the dimensionals to the bottom of that present. You could glue that down halfway down the present, and that would work as your closure as well. I just like that little bit of a pop-up feature. So I've put 3 little rhinestones down the bottom of the present and 1 in the middle of the bow. This looks super cute. And I'm just going to add just a couple of the dimensionals here to the bottom base of the present. Sort of like almost halfway up. That still gives plenty of room for the closure to shut and hold in place. Now, one thing I did find, it's very humid here at the moment, and I left it in my craft room for just a few days, and it did warp a little bit, and it is really just because of the humidity in the air at the moment. But I did go back in and add the Cherry Cobbler and Gold ribbon from the Mini Occasions catalogue and just tied that together, so it looked really nice. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you left me a comment. If you haven't hit subscribe, you could do that as well. All the links to the other demonstrators' videos are linked in the description of this video. Please go over and show them some love and let them know that you've enjoyed their projects as well. Okay, bye.